So we're here with Paul from Directions Project today. Can you tell us anything about the project?
Well,
a little bit about what you do.
yeah, I started the project in 2011 when I come out of prison in July, and I felt that I'd sort of had some experience to try and help young people from what I've been through in my life and try to deter them from a life of crime. But unfortunately, you know, sometimes people are hard hearing, these young people, and sometimes they have to find out the hard way, exactly like I did. But if I can try and prevent a young person from going to prison, I do my utmost best to do that. So we work in prisons as well by doing inspirational talks from ex-offenders, and obviously we go into the schools and use ex-offenders to talk to young people on various subjects to do with gang crime, knife crime, selling drugs, any kind of stuff that sends you to prison. We kind of try to talk to them about.
We have a few questions that we wanted to ask you. How do you feel about this mindset that young people have, the get rich, die trying?
Yeah, it's a funny one, that get rich, die trying, because a lot of, you know, sometimes when I weigh it all up or have them quiet moments when I think to myself, it kind of falls into that bracket. It's almost like I'm going to make it in life, or I'm probably going to end up dead or in prison. Now, a lot of them think this way because, I believe a lot of people think this way because all their mates are doing the same thing. We are creatures of habit, human beings. Yeah. And if a lot of people are doing that same sort of stuff and you're hanging around in that environment where everyone's doing that and your role model, someone who's actually involved in that, has been involved in it for years, then, you know, you kind of aspire to that kind of a mindset because you believe that's all you can do. You're not hanging around with people that have got briefcases and working in the city and sort of bringing home a certain amount of money each month and, you know, sitting down with a bank manager and maybe getting a mortgage and, you know, decorating up that place and making 20 grand on top of it. That's not the life you're living. So I think that a lot of people aspire to this mindset because they believe that's just the way life is, these young people.
So you'd say it's become quite normal and accepted, these lives that they're growing into?
Well, by them it is, yeah. It's get rich or die trying. And the only way they do that is by being involved in drugs. You see, what it is, a lot of these are failed by the system. They grow up in one-parent families, go to school, don't get the qualifications, and they get the opportunity to make money by selling drugs. And that's what they do. But they don't read the small print of it all, you know, what comes with that kind of lifestyle as well.
Who's at fault, in your opinion, for the way they are?
Well, I think it's a culmination of you know, it's a few different things. First of all, you know, home starts in the home, and I do believe that, you know, nowadays we have people who meet people in relationships where I think people are a bit carefree about when they meet someone. You know, they can meet someone within 3 months or something, they're pregnant and they're having a child, and they don't even really know each other. And I believe that because of that, you have a lot of breakdowns in families, and, you know, the father goes off and, you know, for various reasons probably doesn't see the child, and the child grows up in a dysfunctional family. Whereas if we're talking back in the 70s and the 60s, I think that people had more morals and more values before they actually got pregnant. They probably knew each other a little bit longer. I think that our morals and values for young people have gone out the window, and I'm sure if you've done the statistics that there are a lot more people now growing up in dysfunctional families because they never took the time to get to know someone or take the responsibility to take contraceptives where they've only known each other 3 months. That's one of the reasons. One of the other reasons is, you know, sometimes the system fails you. Maybe lack of opportunity could be one of them.